What's up, Narko? Gang, welcome back to the channel. If y'all not subscribed, you already know what to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell to be notified for everything that we drop. Today videos about TraxNYC going crazy on Akai Jewelers for pretty much trying to act like they him. You know what I'm saying? They were selling jewelry, acting like or trying to pass it off as if it was made by Trax. You know, Trax is this famous jeweler. Trax had been to Sierra Leone. Trax had been to different parts of Africa. You know, blood diamond. Real, you know what I'm saying, real jeweler type stuff. So he didn't seen it. He'd have been to the top. He'd have been to 47th Street in New York, where you gotta go to the top where the House of Diamonds, where everybody, you know what I'm saying, the GIA building. Like, come on, gang. Come on, gang. Max done been there. He locked in. He locked in. So you got some people trying to like steal his swag. They want to ride his wave. These are Kai Jeweler dudes. We don't know them, but we know Trax. We know Trax for being the gold, you know what I'm saying, gold guy or the diamond guy. You know, like we gotta really give flowers where it's due, and people trying to really take his greatness from him. So with that being said, let's get to this content, Narco gang.
Where's my fucking money, motherfucker? Where's my fucking money?
Ain't no way.
Where's my money? I got this fucking bracelet. Where's my fucking money? What are you gonna do, bitch? What are you gonna fucking do?
Nah, this is like a scene out of a movie for real. Like, y'all seen Uncut Gems? This reminds me of a scene out of Uncut Gems. He was in the movie too. If y'all seen it, Max was actually in the movie Uncut Gems about jewelry, diamonds, and all that.
Doc, motherfucker, you say VVS, I3, 14K, and you're using my name, you bitch! Yeah, 6447. Thief! You fucking thief! Bitch!
Stop, take him.
Stop, take him.
Get the fuck your hands off of me, bro! Get your fucking hands off of me, bro!
Calm down.
Yeah, bro.
Calm down.
You give me my money, bitch!
You're never gonna see that.
Bro, the crazy part about it is the jewelry business started off real rocky in the beginning, right? Now, everybody want to say Jews own everything. Jews, that may be true. That may be true to an extent, right? But when it comes to jewelry, they definitely started that, right? In America, they definitely started that. So if y'all don't know the history of jewelry, back when the Jewish refugees came from Germany during all of that situation that they had, right? And they finally got placed over in America and different parts of the world, they took certain things with them, right? When they left. Now, they didn't take big valuable things like houses, they didn't take cars, they didn't take clothes, you know, they didn't take things that we would normally take as regular citizens, but they had jewelry, diamonds, bracelets, you know what I'm saying, gold. They had certain material commodities, you would say. They had certain things that they can hide in certain parts of their clothing, in their pockets and all that while they was traveling. So what happened was a lot of those Jewish refugees had diamonds already, you know. So when they came over to New York, they weren't already selling on 47th Street. They were selling in another part. I forgot what it's called. They were selling in another part in booths, and they were selling like pretty much trying to get their businesses started. So it started off there, and then they moved to 42nd Street where it became the Diamond District. You know what I'm saying? So yes, Jews definitely had a big hand in that. So all of this stuff that's going on right now is within the Jewish, you know what I'm saying, the Jewish business. It's internal beef that's going on. Everybody in this situation is Jewish. They're Jewish. He's Jewish, and Max is Jewish. I think Max is half Jewish. I don't know. I don't know how that really works, but yeah.
Little bitch, you fucking bitch.
Oh, he just spit in his face. Oh no, this some real beef. Like, this some real beef. Bro just spit a loogie in his face, bro. No, at that point we really gotta handle it, gang. Like, we really gotta squabble. Like, I need that fade ASAP, bro. Like ASAP. Yeah, Max is on that. Oh, Max is on that. Look at the right hand to the security guard, though. Watch this, though. Go bink up. Hey, God dang. Bro, Max is not playing.
Fuck out of here.
Oh yeah, it's over. They finna roll you up, nigga. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Max finna get maxed out. Yeah, I ain't gonna tell.
wildin'.
Oh my God.
What happened?
Oh, they
He
wildin'.
finna pack him up.
Yeah, get that girl.
Yo, David, show you.
Look, he picked up a chair. Nah, Max finna get packed
And then
up.
they try to kill me, strangle me with my own chain. Get out of this hospital. TraxNYC.com.
So this is the receipt from this disgusting company that pretends to be me, says they're TraxNYC, sells my customer a bracelet, rips them off, and rips them off on the gold. Shit, they're saying it's 14 karat gold. Well, we're gonna test this bracelet right now.
Oh, he
Start the
finna,
test.
he finna put
10
him on.
karat gold. So did they say they were
Wow.
TraxNYC?
Yeah, he tried to portray. He tried to sell one of your products. He said that he ran out
Right.
one of your rings
You-
that you purchased.
Right, that we sell. So you came with a picture of TraxNYC.
So let me tell y'all another thing, bro, that happens in the jewelry business. So typically what's normally happening in a lot of these places is that people have memos, right? If you don't know what a memo is pretty much you selling something on a memo. Like, for example, if I was a small jewelry store, right, and I knew Max, and Max is a bigger name, he got better jewelry, real jewelry, VVS diamonds and all that, right? So if I was a smaller booth trying to get my name started, I would go to Max. Of course, you have to trust. This is a trust business. I would go to Max and I say, "Hey, Max, we friends, whatever. I know you, you know me. Can I get a couple of your pieces on a memo, right? And I'll give you the money. And if I don't sell it within 3 months, I'll give you the pieces back." That's typically how a memo works. So a big jeweler like House of Diamonds. House of Diamonds is the biggest jewelry business in New York. They pretty much is like a wholesale jewelry. They wholesale jewelry to people like Max. You get me? So, and they also do memos to people like Max, and then Max do memos to people like Alex. So not Alex, what was her name? Akai, whatever his name was. So, that's typically how it was. So all he had to do was really ask Max to get some of his pieces on a memo, and then he could sell it under your name, Trax, you get what I'm saying? Or he could sell it under his name, Akai. It don't really matter what name you sell it under, as long as you make that sale, you can give Max his commission, and then y'all take y'all profit, and it's cool.
Yep. I opened up the website for him.
And then he
Take him out. Stop, take him.
So at the end of all of that, I guess they assaulted Max, like real assault. Obviously, a lot of that stuff wasn't on camera because the crowd of people, I couldn't really see what was going on with Max, and then they went off camera, so you couldn't see nothing that happened with Max. But apparently Max said they tried to kill him. So I don't know if they really did or not, but it was enough for him to call the police and press charges. And then
Bye. Have a good one.
they going to jail. Like, come on. So I'm sure the charges is not just based off of assault. I'm sure the charges got to do with fraud and impersonating and all of the logistics behind this stuff. Is more to it than just that. Added on the assault and battery, but that's gonna have to be argued in court because Max did come into his business or come in his space. He did threaten him. He did, do all that back and forth. So that'll be dealt with in court. So just because somebody put charges on you, don't mean you necessarily guilty of those charges. You have to argue that with your lawyer. So with that being said, let's finish this video.
Have a good one. Enjoy your night. Have a good one. Have a good one. Safety out. Have a good one. Have a good one, brother.
King of the Diamond District, baby. Yeah, see this Max right here. In the red.
Oh my God.
What happened?
Oh, they wildin'.
Okay, where's he at right here? There you go, right there. Yeah, they was on his body. I ain't gonna cap. Yeah, Max. I don't know. You did your thing though. You ain't scared. I give you that. You not scared. You real about your stuff. Shout out Max. Shout out Max. All right, with that being said, y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It's gonna be in this video. Let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments. Yeah, stay tuned for our next motherfucking banger. Okay. That being said, peace.